Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Steelers hosting the Bills, and the Bills are 3-point road favorites. The over-under is at 45.5 points. The Bills are minus 166 on the money line, and the Steelers are plus 140. Now, these are the overnight odds. They will change the closer we get to kickoff tomorrow. This is another outdoor football game, which is a relief because I can't say that most of the games this week are outdoors where, we get several weeks where most of the games are indoors. It's supposed to be 37 degrees with 17-mile-an-hour winds, so kicking is going to be fun. And no rain is projected. It looks like Aaron Rodgers is going to be back in this game. So it should be an entertaining game now that it won't be Mason Rudolph. Head-to-head, the Bills are 5-4 against the Steelers in their last 9 meetings. The Bills have beaten the Steelers the last 2 times they played them. The home team's won the last 2 games. The home team is 5-4. The favorites won and covered the last 2. The favorite is 6-3 against the spread. The favorite is 7-2 on the money line. The under is 7-2, and at 45.5 points, the under is also 7-2. The Steelers are we'll do the road team first. The Bills are 7-4 on the season, 5-6 against the spread. The under is 6-5, and they're 2-3 on the road. The Steelers are 6-5 on the season, 5-6 against the spread. The over is 6-5, and they're 4-2 at home. They played each other last year in Buffalo, and the Bills won that game 31-17. Yet again, different team, but I digress. Bills 6-4 in their last 10, 4-6 against the spread. The under is 6-4. They're 2-2 in their last 4 games. 49 points, 43 points, 76 points, and then 42 points. 7-point win over the Chiefs. You think that they're ready and they're back. Then they shit the bed by 17 against the Dolphins in Miami. Then they bounce back and beat the Buccaneers by 12. And then they shit the bed again against the Texans and lose the game by 4. Of their 4 losses on the season, the Patriots are probably the only game where we could say they didn't shit the bed. They lost to the Falcons, they lost to the Dolphins, and they lost to the Texans. The Texans' defense has been phenomenal. The Dolphins have been shit. The Falcons have been shit. And yet, the Falcons had like a career day offensively against the Bills that day. The Steelers are 5-5 in their last 10, 5-5 against the spread. The over-under is 5-5. They're 2-2 in their last 4. 47, 35, 46, 59. 7-point win over the Colts. They covered. 15-point loss to the Chargers. Did not. 22-point win over the Bengals. They covered. And then a 3-point loss to the Bears. With the backup quarterback, they didn't cover. I'm going to take the Steelers here. I just think that the Bills have had too many of these games where either, I can't say James Cook doesn't show up, but there's games where he is absolutely unstoppable, and then there are games where it's just like, what the hell happened? The Steelers passing 207.2, which is 24th in the league, 27th in the league against rushing yards per game at 97.1, 10th in the league in points per game at 24.9. The Bills, 251.2 yards passing per game, which is 11th, 147.2 yards rushing per game, which is 2nd, 5th in the league in scoring at 28.3. Defensively, the Bills are number 1 against the pass. The Steelers are the worst against the pass. The Bills, 182.8. They are 30th in the league against the run. The Bills, 148.9. And 17th in the league against the run, 22.9. As I said, the Steelers, 277.6 they allow through the air, which is 32nd. 15th in the league in rushing yards per game allowed, 105.7. And then 19th in the league in points per game at 23.9. I am going to take the Steelers on the money line. I'm going to take the Steelers getting the points. And I'm going to go over. I think this is just another one of those games where everyone's going to expect the Bills to win, and they're going to shit the bed. And it's like they have to find a way to make it interesting if they're going to make it into the playoffs, and find a way to make it easier for the Chiefs to get in. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.